This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new look lineups in football. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Crew looking to make a strong statement. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hurstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Canes will kick it away to start us off. Turner trying to create good field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of the elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for this.
Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score. So Miami's offense comes out for their first possession today. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after they had a completion on first down. Makes a quick grab.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Caught by the receiver. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Offense makes their way on the field. They need some out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Looking downfield, it's Vega. Snags the quick throw.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Direct snap to the back. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Canes. A huge defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's the running back in the flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go, but it
makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking downfield, it's Vega. This time it's complete. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. a time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. Breaking tackles. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the tailback's got it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the first down. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back to pass. It's Vega. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down here for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He lets it rip. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quick throw over the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. 2nd down and goal upcoming. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Hurricanes! So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. Scanning the field, it's Vega. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape, it's a sack. And a timeout is called. A touch strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Across the 30. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking right, this one caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking deep to the right side. And is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And that is a costly flag. The defensive pass interference wipes out the pick and moves the offense forward. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Vega. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fights off a defender. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Hurricanes line up on first and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 46. Throwing again on second and 10. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Canes are in the red zone. On first down, it's play action. Caught quickly. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
And the Canes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Off target and incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Miami. Great connection there for 6 points. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. To throw, it's Vega. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He flips it to the back across the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do. This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Vega. The pass rush closing in. Across the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front, and the quarterback made the defense pay big time.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. The offense really clicking here.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now. Back to throw again. Pass caught, can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. They keep him guessing with a run. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. So here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
See if they can convert the point after. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away. Chew on the clock. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the return is blocked down by the coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Vega. He's running out of time here. Who makes the grab? They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but It's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Back to throw. It's Vega. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts. You stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
I mean, why not, Chris? I mean, keep going through him. This receiver has been giving this defense fits all game long, and that time, it's another huge gain. If they can't stop him, just keep throwing it to him.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Caught near the goal line.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he'll make it into the end zone. The 2-point try pays off. They're now up by 1 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Returner runs out of bounds.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. You can't ask for more drama in a finish. A chance to jump on top if they can score in this possession. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy. A crucial moment here. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The shotgun handoff here. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.